Hello everybody. I'm not as experienced as the people who've spoken before me, so forgive me if I fumble and forgive me if I'm nervous. Either write something worth reading or do something worth writing. Benjamin Franklin had once said, "Hi, I'm Shamita Harsh and I'm an author. I believe there is no other better way to describe myself." You see, if not as an author, I can't imagine myself as anybody else. As a kid, I used to write in journals, and in school, I found that only the English subject was of my liking. I thought I was sitting at the last bench of a very boring history class. I was in 8th standard, and I thought I only like to write, and that's all I wanted to do in my life. So, why shouldn't I become an author? Why shouldn't I become a writer? And when I was sitting there at that bench, writing vagrant thoughts in my journal, I decided in that blink of an eye, in that snap of a moment, it was done. I had decided. That was the course of my life. I wanted an adventure in my life, not the predetermined 4 walls that the school gives. Dehradun gives us a very cozy environment to grow up in, a very cozy school life. But I wanted a little bit more. I wanted an adventure. I knew that I was just 12 years old and it was too early to think about these things. But, well, that was me. And I also knew that I couldn't do it alone. I had a gang of 5 friends, much like the girls I see sitting here. You all have your gangs of best friends and you all have your friend circles. And I told them over the interval session, over recess, I tell them, let's write a book. And they look at me like I was crazy. And I know, they were very supportive friends, trust me. They're the ones I wrote the book about eventually. But they were not half as mad as me. They weren't half as the crazy writer types as they used to call me in school. I was 12 when I finished the first blueprint of the Creepy Cuties. And back then, nobody thought of publishing books. Nobody thought about the commercial aspect. And something led to another. I, of course, forced my principal sir to read the book. And my parents were very supportive throughout the story. But eventually, the file got buried under layers and layers of books I read over the years. And once in a while, I would open those files. I would rekindle that dream, and then I would close it again. But you see, the dream, that wasn't dead inside of me. It stayed alive. It stayed alive inside of me. Years later, I was in 2nd year of college, doing BA Honours Mass Communication, and I was sitting in a class. My mentor and writing guide, Miss Asta Kapoor, told me, we were just sitting and having a normal lecture in college, and she tells me, you write well, you should get published. I looked around myself and I was like, are you talking to me? Really? Me? And she said, yeah, you. Her smile was half the inspiration. I thought, well, I should get started. Of course I had my fears, but she told me, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to share your story. Believe in what you do. Believe in yourself, believe in your story. And don't be afraid to share it with the world. And I did just that. And today, I stand here in front of all of you. My 4 very helpful friends and loyal friends from school, along with myself, are the 5 lead characters of the Creepy Cuties. The story is fiction, of course. It is, of course, of 5 friends, how they survive despite all their problems, despite all the drama of school, despite all the parental pressures that you think that they might not allow you to go out and hang out with your friends. Despite all that, they survive together. This is the story of the Creepy Cuties. It's the story of girls just like you all. It's the story of people who are just like you all. At a very tender age when life is going around them and so many things are changing. This is the story of the Creepy Cuties. Each character, Samaira, Nalini, Piyali, Anushka and Abigail, are very unique and very different from each other. One is a tomboy, a typical one indeed. One is the artistic, the creative kind, and one likes to be is the bookworm of the class. The other, a very musical girl, and she's a music lover. And the fifth one is a fashionista, a shopaholic. Despite their differences, everybody asks me, how did you write a book? I smile, I tell them, I closed my eyes, I took a deep breath, and then I let it go. You see, it is not blood that runs in these veins, it's ink. It's ink that completely drowned, much to my mother's chagrin. It's a place where nobody can touch me, nobody can talk to me, nobody can perhaps interact with me. It's a place where I can write and be whoever I want to be. There's no stopping me there's no stopping any of you. The only one stopping you is you yourself. Not your parents, not society, not your well-wishers or your so-called friends, but you yourself. You are the only one who can go and live your dream. Over 6 months later, on the eve of my 20th birthday, I had signed the contracts. It was done. I was an author. And that was the last thing to strike off on my to-do list, things to do before I turned 20. I know it was a great period of struggle, and it's a lot of time and it's a lot of thinking that it takes before you can finally take that one leap of faith. But I'm telling you, it's all worthwhile. So the Creepy Cuties is the story of all those struggles that you face. It's a story of battling those fears. It's a story of facing the fears that we tend to avoid. Remember, change makers are the only real potters that alter the course of history. So become the change you want to be. Don't hold back, no matter what comes your way. You might be pursuing any course you might be doing in school or in whatever stream you might have. But you can be a writer, you can be an actress, you can be a filmmaker. My best to you. You can be anybody you want to be. Be brave enough to live that dream. Be brave enough to admit that dream to yourself. Use your passion, use your age today, use your time. Don't let the next 5 to 10 years go thinking about what I could have done, what I could have been. Think what you're going to do now about it. Like the tagline of my book says, it's not a label, it's a promise. It's here to stay forever. I would take this moment to thank my family, my grandfather who taught me how to tell stories, my father who was an inspiration throughout, my mother who taught me how to be headstrong, my sister Sakshi who told me to be just what I was and not change myself for anybody, my mentor Astha ma'am who couldn't be here but has been my actual guide and support in writing, my friends Ruchi and Nandini who were there throughout the journey of writing the book, my friends who are here today in the stands, Sanjoli, Navjot and Anamika, who were here to support me, who were there for my day, who were there to be behind me and tell me, yes, you go ahead, you live your dream, we are standing with you. And I'm sure you all have those friends with you who will support you in your dream. And the real Creepy Cuties, Neha, Geeni, Ashima and Arpita, who are actually picturized in this book along with myself. And last but not the least, I would like to thank ACME, the platform this conclave has given me. Because if not for this conclave, I wouldn't have known how to actually do all this on my own. And I would thank you all for listening. And I would thank God for sowing the seeds of this talent in me.
I now call upon Mr. Bhumesh Bharti, the renowned photographer of Dehradun, to please launch the book. Sir, can we please have you on the stage? So please, sir, can you please have our news photographer first? You call upon.
Can my parents please come up? Last but not the least, I would like to say something. I want you all to go and read the book. I want you to read the story. I want to read the story of the Creepy Cuties, but I also want you to live the adventure of the Creepy Cuties with me. It's not a label, it's a promise. I promise you that the story will stay with you forever.
Mr. Anil Jaggi, sir, please. I want you to encourage the crowd, the students of Dehradun, to do such work. It's a proud moment.
So impressed with Shamita. एक मैं आपको बात बताना भूल गया था. Life में it's very important. The PDF. Can I take your liberty to speak? So what is PDF? एक प्रोफेसर को बोला what is successful कैसे बना है? PDF एक तो कंप्यूटर में फाइल होती है. And this is a passion. P stand for passion. D is determination. And F is focus. I think that what she has done in this so early age. So it's a real.
Want to say one thing. After 2 decades, she came with a book, and after 4 decades, I'm still waiting for a book. And this is proud to be to do this honor for her, and this is really, really thankful from you. I saw her writing. I was not aware what she's writing. I thought she's writing some lecture or something else, or lecture for someone else. She was holding like a pen like very different way. I want to show. She was holding a pen very different way and with a good writing, very fast. She was writing very fast. I was not aware who she is. Really frank. But I observed her writing. See, she was holding like pen, like not on the finger. I think like this. I think. Yeah. So this book became with that thumb.